Okay, I am back again. Another video. Only this time I have a diabetic's favorite. Some dark chocolate. And some Fireball. Oh yeah, let the weekend begin. Alright, so I apologize for talking with my mouth full, but it's needed. So, I got this idea from poking around the internet, and some guy had a hack out there on YouTube, and I thought this would be applicable for me. So, I love this old drill. It's been with me my entire reloading career, and can't even find it anymore. You can find a similar, I think they call them a close quarter drill, but try and find a corded drill. I don't like cordless drills for my reloading because Murphy's Law, those batteries go dead quick. So I like corded. And you saw what I'm doing with the foot pedal. So this 3/8" chuck works great for all my older drill bit base trimming models. But the Frankford Arsenal has a 1/2" bit. So that will not... Ooh, look at that. Uh-oh. F me. Wow, I didn't even try that. Look at that. This video may be unnecessary. Alright, so before I try this, I just assumed. Wow. That's awesome. So what I was going to do is I was going to take a 1/2" drill bit, a 1/2" drill chuck, and I was going to use this. It's a arbor for a hole saw, and I was going to take that set screw out, take this whole shaft out, screw this into the shaft, and then I would have my 1/2" bit for this, which I still may do because my WFT for my 416 Barrett is 1/2". But you know what? I think I'm going to try that because, pull that out and actually double check, because, what's interesting is this is not technically all the way around. I never even noticed that. It is like a triangle-ish shape, and maybe that's why it's fitting in my chuck. So, if that is the case, let me chuck this. All right. Old school. Everything is chucky-less. Oh, that's in there. Okay. So, wow, I spoke too soon. That's beautiful. Perfect. So, maybe this is plan B. Is it actually worth... This was like, they were almost $15 each. Actually, it was 30 out the door, so I think 25. One was 15, one was 10-ish. It was 30 bucks out the door. Name brand stuff, Milwaukee and Ryobi, whereas I think the non-name brand equivalent when I was searching on the internet at Harbor Freight was about probably about 25 bucks with tax out the door. So, better name brand. Through Home Depot. So now, I have to decide if it's worth it. So let me pause this for now and come back with the big boy. Here is my 416 Barrett WFT big boy with a 4-head cutter in there. This is truly too big to fit in my beloved old school drill. So I don't do a whole lot of 416 trimming, but when I do, it's with Dos Equis. So is it worth spending the $30 for these two components that cost more than this drill 10 years ago? Yeah, why not? So besides, I want to tinker. So I'm going to try and adapt this to this so that I can have one drill for all my calibers. Which aren't that many, but still. So let's see if I can not draw blood. I hate these kind of... I got these as in this, specifically for this kind of shit. These tamper-proof plastic things. And I think I was right. So it looks like you can take this shaft out by removing this hex set screw. So, hex set screw. Too much chocolate. Oh yeah. Always pick the wrong set screw. Ooh, look at that. And I picked the right one. That took a little breaking. Goodbye. Set that in deeper. Put that aside. Again, all this is returnable at my big box shop, so that will go in. Now let's put away my hexes so I don't have a mess on the bench. And open up the next security plastic. I have committed. So we have a chuck and we have a chuck key. And this 1/2-inch chuck takes my big boy. I think it's even called the big boy, at least on their website. And now the magic. Will this, the threads look like they line up? Oh no, MFer. Okay, so there were 2 of these, and I thought I would get the bigger one, and that's not happening. So, hex set back, and we will be visiting Mother Fudger. We will go back to the depot and get the correct size. So that's funny because when I looked at both, I'm like, ah, yeah, I need the bigger one. Hey, schmuck. All right, well, we're halfway there. Back in a bit. Okay, take 2. Let's see if this is the right size. I hope so. This was the one I was originally going to buy. And then when I held the package up against each other, I thought that the throat of that collet looked too small. Shame on me. Oh my goodness, I hate this plastic. This security plastic is... I think the people who invent this stuff don't actually open it, because they have no idea what a pain in the ass it is. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay. All right. Set screw again. That's in there. Wow. Look at that. That is freaking in there. Oh, come on. Okay. I know I'm old, but I'm not that weak. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Alright, time for some gloves. Pause. Let's save the skin a little bit. Yeah, that really dug in pretty good. The other one wasn't as tough. Oh, motherfucker. That is fucking in there. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. Oh, wow. That was brutal. That was brutal. I don't think I've ever had a... I thought I got it in loose. Maybe I just stripped the hex a little. I'm going to put this on pause. This is ridiculous. OMFG. I need like much more of this. This one's my third one. Because as you saw, when it tore up my hand, I could not wrench this out with my 1/8 inch bit for the life of me. So it should have been as easy as that. Simple. But that didn't happen. So I had this in the vise. I applied heat gun. I applied Croil. I damaged, destroyed one of my only Allen wrench, 1/8 on both ends. So I went yet again to the store. This time while I was in the store, I took this tool with me, picked this up, opened it in the store, went over to the aisle for the Allen wrenches, opened the Allen wrench, took the 1/8 out, and was able to pop that with one little... exactly the opposite of what happened previously. So that was effed up. Really, really effed up. Unreal. That was just some weird shit. Don't know what to say there. So I will leave this there. I now have my replacement 1/8. So my set is once again complete. Again, that was way messed up. Way messed up. Now, let's see if this works. Oh, wow. Look at that. Looky, looky, looky. All right. So I'll be right back. I'm going to get some Loctite. I never use red Loctite. But today I will. Because this needs to be permanent. There's no reason for this to come off. And if I do need to take it off, it will be due to heat. In fact, what I will do is... I think I have too much shit on my bench. I want to say I have another 1/8 of an inch. And one hiding over here. Actually, this might be bigger. It's not quite an 1/8. Holy moly, Jesus. You know when you need something and it just doesn't want to cooperate? And now I'm hitting the camera. It's been that kind of afternoon. Been that kind of afternoon. I need some more chocolate and Fireball. Red Loctite is done. Wow. Let me take this hex out. And fuck. That's the kind of day I'm having. And then tighten this bad boy down as much as... Alright, that's not going anywhere. So those 2 hex keys and the giant 1/4-inch one I just dropped on the floor. I'm gonna go over there. I will put this set key back in just because. Alright, that's complete. This, I don't know what I'll do with. Goes in my drill bit collection, I guess. So this chuck, 3/8" chuck for the small drill bit. So close. Come on now. Oh, it's been that kind of day. Okay. So we now have... Alright, so we've got this chucked. And the big boy is... God, that's a monster. So at the end of the day, was all of this worth it? So I will have to get something to prop that beast up, because that's heavy. And I would be using the foot pedal to do that for that giant ass brass. Let's see if I've even got a biggie sample. Old piece of brass and maybe some type of, I don't know how I'm gonna set this up, because it can't be anything moving, because there's a lot of moving pieces. So something would have to set the drill up, and you know what, maybe this isn't the best idea. Okay, let me plug it in. Let's see how many times I can hit the camera tripod. So something that should have taken minutes ended up taking hours because of the store not having, or rather the stuff I have not working. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to do this. Maybe like something like that. So if I was using the foot pedal, yeah, that's still rubbing. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to do something though. But I now have a behemoth of a Frankenstein that converts 3/8 to 1/2, so I can do my 4/16. And in all honesty, I do so little 4/16 now that and of course, nothing wants to come out. That's an old piece of brass. Alright, well, everything's getting in the way. Yeah, that works. It's just freaking heavy. It's a beast. And it wants to fall all over the place. Alright, that's a beast. I'm going to have to come up with some type of form to hold this, because that's just a BMF. Big mother. All right, that's it for tonight. And I think next video is going to be the Franklin Arsenal Trimmer working.